Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Maba Stadium in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, home of the Westports Malaysia Dragons. Today, the Dragons will take on the CLS Knights. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Mislan El Azam, our guest analyst for today, and obviously the whole crew from RTM. Mislan, thank you so much for being with us. The Dragons on a losing streak at the moment. Can they turn it around? Will they turn it around?
Thank you, Ben. It's a pleasure for me to be here. We are losing 6 games in a row right now, and then 2 of the last game against the Indonesia Warriors, we lost. I mean the CLS Knights. So we're hoping that we can turn the game, we can turn the luck for the Dragons. We need a win, desperately need a win today, because Mono Vampire is chasing up right behind us. The standing right now, I'm gonna say it first, Ben. Dragons at the 7th place with 5 wins and 9 losses, whereas for Mono Vampires is 5 wins and 12 losses. The Indonesia with 9 wins and 9 losses, Ben.
Well, Mislan, you took the words right out of my mouth. Let's have a look at the team standings at the moment. And as you said, Mono Vampire Basketball Club on a bit of a run at the moment, defeating the Singapore Slingers and the CLS Knights just 5 days ago. And look at that record, but look at where the Dragons are. 5 wins, 9 losses. The CLS Knights 50-50 at the moment, 9 wins, 9 losses. The Dragons need to start winning. If not, they will be in a lot of trouble. Mono Vampire through the sharpshooting of Tyler Lamb and Mike Singletary, and their new import replacing Jason Brickman. Travis is absolutely electric at the moment. So right now, earlier in a pre-recorded interview, we caught up with both respective coaches about their views about their game, well, their game plan for today. And this is what Coach Jamie Pillman from the Westports Malaysia Dragons had to say.
Everyone, to a certain extent. I think we don't really have anyone besides Shifai, who unfortunately is out again tonight, who's really shooting the ball at a really high clip. I mean, Wa's been pretty good, but yeah, across the board, I need all our imports to up their production, and yeah, across the board, just also be more aggressive at the offensive end.
So Coach Jamie was also saying to me in that interview, he's very confident of getting the win, but you know what? It's all about consistent production, Mislan.
Absolutely, Ben. That's the key of the performance for the Dragon, consistency on both ends, offensively and defensively. Offensively, we need to convert all those easy points, all those easy layups. Defensively, we need to focus on our defense. We can't play good defense in one quarter and then play slacking defense the rest of the game, Ben.
Okay, let's now cross over to a pre-recorded interview with the coach of the CLS Knights.
I do, because Daryl is an important part of our offense. We always want to try to get the ball inside and get scoring that way. So hopefully we can open up things for him tonight so that he can score more, and it also will help our other players.
Now, big moments, big players stepping up. Which big players of your team do you expect to step up in today's game?
Well, I think Wei Long will come back and play well tonight. He didn't play so well the last couple of games, but I think he'll play well tonight. And then also I expect our local players to contribute for us also.
Thanks very much to both coaches for answering both our respective questions. And I was just asking them earlier that, you know, what we do apologize about the sound challenge just now, but I was asking the coach of the CLS Knights big moments about big opportunities to step up, and he was saying Wei Long can step up for the CLS Knights, and Wei Long loves playing at Maba Stadium, doesn't he, Mislan?
Yeah, it looks like Maba Stadium is like a second home to Wei Long. I know Wei Long is playing for a different team this season, but the way he's playing in the last game in Maba Stadium, absolutely terrifying. I mean,
very much terrifying. Let's have a look at some previous game highlights in recent games by both respective teams. Let's have a look right now in the previous game, the Dragons against the CLS Knights. I mean, don't let the scoreboard deceive you. At the moment, 83 points to 68. It was a close game, but towards the end, the Dragons could not hit big shots. But Chris Eversley with 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been pretty good thus far for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. But Mislan, like Coach Jamie said, everybody has to step up. And then this is some highlights here of
against the Hong Kong Eastern.
Yeah, the Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions, who had a terrific win over one of the favorites for this year, Alab, Pilipinas. They defeated them, and in that game, Holyfield was the best player of the game. Now, surely Hong Kong is one of the favorites to make the final.
Yeah, Hong Kong is one of the favorites. We're not facing Hong Kong in this game. We're facing the CLS Knights. As we see another highlights of Chris Eversley. 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Look at the turnover, man, 6 turnover. We need to cut down that turnover. We cannot give a lot of turnover, give another opportunity for the opponents to get scores and so on.
Well, that's right, and Chris Eversley, he's the leader of this team. He's a bit of a young veteran, and I mean, again, Coach Jamie said that everybody has to say out. Nana Egu, he's had a great start to the season, but his numbers have been a bit disappointing. Only 8 points and 4 rebounds against the CLS Knights in the last time they played here in Maba Stadium. And if the Dragons have stand any chance of winning today, Nana needs to make big shots and make big plays just like that.
Yeah, Nana hasn't been consistent so far in the past few games. Cannot score a lot of points. I mean, when Nana goes, the Dragon goes.
And we've got some highlights here of Anthony Tucker, who has had a very, very good season thus far with the Macau Black Bears. And
Anthony Tucker,
33 points against Hong Kong that game. They could have won it. Nathan Yu missed the big shot towards the end. And that game could have gone either way. But Anthony Tucker, I mean, everyone, we're just showing highlights at the moment of some really good players. And this is a bit of a mistake right here. This is a bit of an error. This was not supposed to be Mike McKinney. So we do apologize about those visual errors. There was supposed to be some visuals of the CLS Knights. And these are our referees for today. One from Mr. Kim from Korea, Mr. Chung from Singapore, and Mr. Datapong from Thailand. So multinational talent, but Ms. Lan, do not argue with the referees.
That's the thing about the FIBA tournament. The referee has the final say. So maybe you can protest a little bit, get one technical to show your frustration, but then you have to move on, you have to play as the referee calls the game.
So the Dragons right now in a very, very tight situation. As we said earlier, they really, really need to win tonight. And on a 6-game losing streak. And 5-9 at the moment. Mono Vampire not far behind, but Mono Vampire have played a total of 17 games this season. The Dragons have played 14. And most teams have played 16, 17 games. And don't forget, the season will end at the end of March, the regular season that is. And then we'll start the playoffs when the top 8 teams in this competition, the ASEAN Basketball League, will make the playoffs. 2 teams will miss out. And the Dragons are one of those teams who are flirting with danger at the moment. They haven't beaten CLS this season, and they'll want to get it very much a win over their rivals, or rival, shall I say.
Yeah.
Ms. Lan, the Indonesia-Malaysia rivalry is huge. That will play a big part, wouldn't it?
Not just in basketball, but all the other sports. The rivalry between all these ASEAN countries, but we need this win tonight. We need to win badly because, like I said earlier, Ben, not only that Mono is chasing us very closely, but because we're playing 4 games, we already played 2 games against the Indonesia. This is the 3rd game. We need that advantage, that head-to-head advantage, if there's a tie towards the end of the season.
There's Maxi Escher right there with Coach Brian Rossum. Or Rossum, as we say. So Winston Shepherd also, he's had some challenges in the last few games, but if they can take a leaf out of the Mono Vampire book 5 days ago when Mono Vampire won that game, Mike Singletary was the player of the game with 29 points and 15 rebounds. That game was last Saturday, the 9th of February. Don't forget, it's Valentine's Day today. Nothing romantic in terms of basketball today. One team wants to win, and one team does not want to lose. Well, both teams want to win, and both teams don't want to lose, however way you look at it. And that game, Mono Vampire, talking about earlier, Mono Vampire won 92-76 over the CLS Knights. For the Dragons, they lost to the Macau Black Bears 97-86. The player of the game was Mike McKinney, as we showed there earlier. Mike McKinney's stats: 35 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And that game was last Sunday, right here live on RTM. Mislan, I mean, the Dragons' offense just needs to click. And they've got to be careful that at times CLS in transition are very, very good.
Especially Douglas Herring. They need to stop Herring from penetration, doing damage. And then we know that Wei Long has been playing very good in the last game. I think because of when Herring able to penetrate, able to create space for Wei Long and also Aisho, that's when the CLS Knights is the most dangerous.
So it is Valentine's Day today, so to people who celebrate that all around the world, hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day, but there's no romance between the CLS Knights and the Westports Malaysia Dragons. CLS really want to clock up the wins. They've been playing quite well over the last 6 weeks, CLS, but you know.
Yeah, but they came in losing 2 games in a row in this game for the CLS Knights. And then their the last win was against the Dragons. For the past 5 games, they are 2-3, 2 wins and 3 losses. Those 2 wins are actually games in the hand of the Dragons.
That's right. Well, they've had not 1 up, but 2 up over the Dragons this season. And that game in Indonesia, where CLS won just marginally, that could have gone either way. Certain shots went down. But last time these 2 teams met, it was CLS that came away with the victory. And we're about to start right now. So all the best to both teams. And here we go. The Dragons, Shepard, the facilitator. He switched to a power forward the other day against Macau, and Jonathan Wong playing at point guard. Shepard drives, yes! Dragons on the scoreboard. Early. Can CLS hit back as they usually do? It's a great array of talent, CLS. Doug Herring Jr., their point guard. Aisho posting up. Sorry, that's not Aisho. Check that. That's Watkins. Drives, yes, good move there by Doug Herring Jr.
That's what I said. Herring is very dangerous. The Dragons need to stop his penetration. Just not an easy 2 points. Although early on, Shepard able to get 2 points for the Dragons.
Turnaround jumper, hits the iron. Both teams not so aggressive in terms of rebounding. Wei Long, bounce pass. Watkins, good hustle there by the Dragons, but Watkins, big, hits the iron. Good hustle there by the Dragons. Here comes Winston Shepard. Got almost a travel right there. What about the pull-up? Egwu, soft touch, and in it goes. Well done, Nana Egwu.
Finally, we need that early start from Egwu. We need him to perform, to play good games, so that in order for the Dragons to have a chance to win in this game.
And good start here by the Dragons. They're hustling hard, both ends of the floor. Eversley, bit short. Watkins with the easy rebound. Wei Long. Run up the tempo a little bit here, CLS. Aisho on the baseline. Is that a travel or does that count?
That's going to be count. Shooting in motion, so 2 points for Aisho and then 1 opportunity. A good reading here by Aisho. Realize that there's a little bit of space, even though Shepard and Nana Egwu waiting there to have, but it's just too late for them.
Maxi Aisho Breaks that, but Herring with the quick rebound. Well done, Doug Herring. Watkins double team, yes. Good turnover by the Dragons. Got to protect the ball, hang on to the ball. Shepherd to the corner. Yek thought about it. Egwu for the three. Nana Egwu from downtown. Just as we were telling our audience that he needs to step up tonight. He's making some big shots, doing some big plays.
Yeah, Nana Egwu definitely, the Dragons need for him to be consistent offensively, and the Dragons defense has been good so far. Asia there, unable, good defense by Chris Eversley. Opportunity for the Dragons now.
Yeah, he had a good game against Macau. Oh, turnover by Eversley. Herring, they've got numbers. Can he punish? Alley-oop, no. Tried to be too tricky with that. He was trying to lob it to Esho, Doug Herring Jr. And Coach Brian still happy with a positive energy by the CLS Knights. They trail by 3, the Knights. Shepherd. Egwu tried to set the screen. Shepherd thought about the step back. Egwu looking for pick and roll action. Oh, and one. And the Dragons are connecting and scoring at the moment right here at Maba Stadium.
A good pass from Shepherd, realizing the hard defense from Asia and able to read the defense. Nana Egwu was open. He's going to add maybe his 8 points. He already got the 7 points, Nana Egwu, in this first quarter.
Converts the three-point play, Nana Egwu, the man who told me he played very, very recreational baseball and American football when growing up, but nothing serious. Basketball is his love. So thank you, Nana Egwu, for selecting basketball and joining the Westports Malaysia Dragons in the ASEAN Basketball League. Herring asking Esha to cut. For the three, it's the iron. Well done, Egwu. He's doing everything at the moment. Shepherd thought, well, went for the shot. Jawato, he's a bit of a slow starter at times. Esho, another turnover by CLS. Shepherd, oh, good steal there by Doug Herring Jr. Esho with the runner, yes. Maxi Esho, and that's back off some very good defense by Doug Herring Jr.
Back-to-back good defense, first from the Dragons by Winston Shepherd, and then the Herring with a good defense, able to force that turnover by Shepherd. 10-6 the scores now.
Chin Chenghua, the Dragons locals need to step up and get some production. If the Dragons have any chance to win this game, stand any chance, should I say, to win this game. No Jonathan Wong still, which is interesting. Ben Sim not playing today. Esho for the three. Yes! Maxi Esho makes this a 1-point ball game.
Yeah, the Dragons cannot sleep on the defense. They've been playing good defense for the first 5 minutes, and then a little bit of sleep there as the Indonesia able to chase off. Then another good layup by Shepherd there.
Winston Shepherd, he loves driving to the cup. He loves attacking the basket. Wong Wei Long. Watkins tried to set the screen. Wei Long. Turnover. Now, CLS need to look at their turnover stats. Why are they not protecting the ball? They do. Egwu thought about the three. Yek bounced past to Eversley. Yek cutting in. Eversley kicks out. Egwu for the three. Nana Egwu with another three in this quarter.
That is Nana Egwu's second 3-pointers. 11 points for Nana Egwu in this first quarter as we have a timeout from the CLS Knights. See, this is the strength of the Winston Shepherd, the first basket made by Winston Shepherd. And then you cannot sleep on the Indonesia team as Herring, an easy 2 points for him. Another 2 points, this one for Nana Egwu. His first basket in this game, keep his going. His second basket with a 3-pointer. As we see, another time, this is a bad pass from Herring to Esho. Wasn't able to communicate, wasn't able to connect nicely. This is a good reading by Winston Shepherd, able to find Egu with that deep play, and then a good defense but better offense by Maxi Esho.
That's right, this team is saying out and we are up by 7. 13-9 here in period number 1.
We do apologize at times tonight, everyone, that we are having a little bit of technical sound difficulty. We are addressing that at the moment. And we do apologize about the game clock not being, well, not running at the moment. So we are fixing a few errors right here at Maba Stadium, and we do apologize. But the basketball's been good. That's the positive part. Not so much for the CLS Knights. They've turned the ball over a few times today. Mizlan, what's going on with the Indonesia team?
That is the fourth turnover by the CLS Knights. I think good defense shown so far by the Dragons.
Egu gets the tin. Eversley with the rebound, posting up. Tried to cut. Yek. Dragons doing all the right things, but it just can't finish. Esho, here he comes, the big man. Wei Long, the not so big man, but the very smart man, basketball-wise and academic-wise. Swing, pull up, Jawato. And now, Jonathan Wong on court for the Dragons. One of their best local players, in my opinion. Good cut there by Eversley, drives, Eversley, yes! With the finish, beating the bigger Maxi Esho.
A great offensive game, great ball movement shown so far by the Dragons. They are leading by 8 points right now. We have about 3 minutes left in this first quarter.
Did you say 3 minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes, man.
Okay, you're counting, well done. I was just trying to make sense of everything at the moment with the clock not running. But Dragons moving it around, trying to get the open look, trying to get good cuts. Eversley, pull up right here, Tan Wei Long, in and out. Eversley back tap. Shepherd tried to go for the tip in, the hustle. Oh well, this is really good hustle by the Dragons.
Unfortunate for Chris Eversley, got caught up a little bit with his aggressive defense. Wanted to pressure Maxi Esho, a little bit too aggressive there. Got called by the referee. That is second foul. And Eversley is going to the bench, being subbed now.
Well, whenever these moments happen, the imports of the respective teams are in foul trouble. It's a really good opportunity and audition sometimes for the local players to really get some minutes and step up and show the coach, their respective coaches, what they can do. You know what? Nobody wants to be on the bench. Everybody wants to play, but the coach can only select 5 players. Esho, Jawato. Defense, good pressure D by the Dragons. They're going to need to keep it up. Esho. Shepherd, don't forget the Dragons beat Alab Pilipinas in January with playing only 2 imports. Winston Shepherd was injured. Jonathan Wong, high arcing shot, yes! Jonathan Wong. That's what he can do. Dragons need to keep the defense going. Jawato, offensive foul.
And I thought that was a blocking foul. Good defense by the Dragons, forcing the Indonesia, they just can't run their play right now. The offense is just terrible right now, I say.
Well, like I always say, Ms. Lan, I'm no expert, but keep your feet on the ground, keep your hands up, and the referee can't criticize you anymore. You're doing it right. Shepherd. Shepherd drives again. Oh, good. Again, you got to admire the Dragons with their hustle tonight.
Yes, that's what you want to see if you're Dragons fans. You see, trying to get an offensive rebound. Even though got called with the referee that I think Winston Shepherd first personal foul. Third team foul for the Dragons.
Very smart move by Doug Herring to stop the clock, but now the clock is going. Can't give him an open look, gotta stay with him, he's a quick athlete. Kurniawan hands off to Herring. Jawato drives. Good defense by the Dragons. Gotta be careful. Shepherd. John Wong thought about the shot. Egu open for the three. Couldn't hit that one. Would have given the Dragons a bit more comfort. Herring. Didn't look like intentional contact. Right there, that's Firman Dwi Nugroho, the big man, number 16.
I think that's Shepherd's second personal foul, if I'm not mistaken.
The Dragons imports are in foul trouble, if you're correct. Yes, that is his second foul. 2 of the 3 Dragons imports are in foul trouble. The only big guy that Coach Jamie Perlman can call on is Chan Kek Tai, number 23. Kurniawan. The Dragons got to weather the storm a bit. Step up for the runner. Yeah, what a move by Jonathan Wong. Step up to the hour, young man.
Yeah, what a driving by Jonathan Wong. What a good body contact, able to control and able to make that shot. And then that, I think, is as Dragons collect another foul, that's the 5th team foul. So 2 free throws for Maxi Esho.
Well, Maxi Esho, I just heard tonight that Maxi Esho is good friends with Mike Holyfield, the import from the Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions, who was a big contributor to the Eastern Long Lions defeating Alab Pilipinas last night. And he was standing as a fill-in for Udarian Bassett. Esho was friends with Holyfield when they played in the D-League together. And he's such a great talent. Maxi Esho played for the Saigon Heat last season. He played at center. This season he's more of a 3 and 4 for the CLS team. So the Dragons only playing with 1 import. But they're up. CLS tightening up.
Oh, there's a turnover from Wei Long, unable to find his teammate.
So if the Dragons can just hold on until the end of the first quarter, which is only about over 10 seconds away, then it'll be a moral boost for them. Because don't forget, they are on a losing streak at the moment. Herring, gotta stay with him. He's quick, he's dynamic. Can he finish? Yes! And 1! And he knows it too. It looks to kill.
At Herring face, there was a game face for him. He knows that he needs to leave the Knights from the deficit, able to get the 2 points. Where was the defense of the Dragons? See, Egu wasn't able to rotate, and then an easy 2-point shot by Douglas Herring, a 77% of free throw shooter, 75 as I was corrected by Kelvin Lim.
Our in-house stats man, well done Kelvin Lim. And Doug Herring has got 2 children, Destiny and Desmond. He sends a lot of love to his 2 children and his family back home. What a long shot. Ooh, couldn't do a Mike McKinney. And Mike McKinney was referring to, he lobbed a big shot from almost the half court to make that long 3-pointer just in the Dragons' most recent game. So some highlights here. Ms. Lan, talk us through it.
Yeah, Dragons start off with a great start with a 2 points from Shepherd, and then Herring able to even the score with his first basket. But then he's the man in the first quarter. Nana Egu was able to collect 2 points, 11 points total, 1 of his second 3-point shot. And once again, Shepherd able to find Nana Egu and the ball there, he was able to convert the three-point play. Maxi Aisho, you cannot sleep on this guy from CLS Knights. He's very electrifying from the offensive end. Nana Agu's second three-point shot. Overall, in this first quarter, the Westports Malaysia Dragons is leading 22-16. The first time for the Dragons leading so far at Maba Stadium.
Well, the Westports Malaysia Dragons lead by 6 points at the moment. Winston Shepherd with 4 points. Jonathan Wong with 5. And also, well, that is very much the production that we've got. And 11 points by Nana Egu, of course. Doug Herring Jr. with 5 points. Brendan Jawato with 2. And Maxi Esho with 7 points. Dragons scored 9 points of turnovers. CLS had 5 turnovers in the first quarter. So, gotta protect that ball, Mislan, if you're a Knight.
Yeah, but you have to give credit with the Dragons defense. As you see, even though 2 of the imports are on for trouble, Shepherd and Eversley, both of them collect 2 personal fouls in the first quarter. But the team defense, Egu, how many rebounds Egu has now in the first quarter? He has been the key, only 3 rebounds for Egu, but his presence was able to slow down the CLS Knights Indonesia offense.
Kurniawan, a veteran of Indonesia basketball. Utomo, good defense, oh well done, good hustle by Tan Wei Long, and Chris Eversley slapped Tan Wei Long on the back and said, good job. That's the team spirit at the Dragons, within the Dragons at the moment. Still, the Dragons only playing with 1 American import, and that is Nana Egu. Egu with the ball. Chinchengwa, Wei Long hits the tin. Good effort there by Zishin. Kurniawan open. Oh, that's a good shot. Deadly. Sandy Kurniawan. He knows how to shoot at Maba Stadium. He's the reason why Indonesia defeated Thailand in the SEA Games in Kuala Lumpur 2 years ago to make the final against the Philippines. Kobe Paras's Philippines, and Jimmy Alapap was the assistant coach of that team. And the ball goes almost to the commentator's box. Sandy Kurniawan, what a player, what a talent. And a good guy as well, Sandy Kurniawan, very polite guy, very respectful as well. Really have a lot of time for Sandy, he's a good man.
Kurniawan, one of the Indonesian national player. Jonathan Wong, he needs to be careful offensively. He cannot throw all those very wild passes, as his teammate might not be able to catch the ball. But the ball is still in the Dragons' possession with 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
To the pitch. Yek, gotta put it up now, Wong. And that will be CLS ball. Here's Febri Utomo. Game has got a little bit flat here at the moment. We do apologize once again for the game clock not being shown on television, but we will, well, voice you through it. There's 8 minutes and 47 seconds left on the game clock for this half, or for this second quarter. And 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Utomo to inbound, Herring. He's been a live wire. Dragons got a body up on him. Moving it around well. Oh, I spoke too soon. Turnover a bit too quick.
Herring with another turnover. Very surprising for him to play. Oh, good defense there shown by Watkins.
Well, he's the bigger man. He's 7 foot. He's got long arms, great long wingspan. You got to be careful when he's guarding you. You just get in there, and he's really, really a powerhouse. Big guy, nice guy as well. Inbound right now. Egu's got to be careful of Watkins. Wong tried to grab his own miss, but couldn't. Dragons need to hustle back. They're a bit slow in transition, the Dragons. Kunyawan thought about another big three. Herring with a long three. Oh, that was very, very courageous by Jonathan Wong. There was a big mismatch right there. He's only about 6 foot. Let's have a look at this.
A good box out there by Watkins, able to get that offensive rebound. Good fall actually by the Dragons, not giving Watkins an easy points. Watkins needs to earn his points from the free throw lines.
Well, Daryl Watkins, the man from Patterson, New Jersey, 68% from the charity stripe. He sends his love to his 3 children, his son, Nail, his 2 daughters, Tian and Lie. So Daddy sends his love today on the 14th of February to his family back in the States. He said family is everything for this great talent right here. And it's very, very close right now. The first quarter pretty much belonged to the Dragons. And now it's tied. CLS on an 8-0 run at the moment. Dragons, don't forget, playing without their 2 imports because both their imports are in foul trouble. Now the Dragons, Mislan, are being tested here at the moment, physically and mentally.
Yeah, that's what I said early on, Ben. Consistency, you said it first, but I echo it on the offensive end and also on the defensive end. Offensively, the Dragons cannot throw the ball away. Jonathan Wong in the previous possession, 2 wild passes, and then defensively, a little bit not focused enough for the Dragons.
Dragons just got to tighten up on defense. Now Winston Shepherd back on court. Turnover right there. The presence of Winston Shepherd, will it be the difference right now? We'll soon find out. Zishin posting up. Zishin. Jonathan Wong hustling out there. The no-look pass by Winston Shepherd. Gotta watch the clock. Dragons trying everything to score and they're hustling good, but they need to get back. Herring, can he punish? Doug Herring for the runner. Look at this basketball being played by both teams at the moment. Hustle, bustle, let's try to score. But it's a struggle at the moment, but the basketball is entertaining.
Yeah, that's a great basketball shown by both teams. Defensively, they're not giving any easy shots to either teams. Only 1 point difference between these 2 teams as we have a timeout from the Dragons. We see some of the highlights. A good 3-point, wide open 3-point by Kunyawan in the transition, and then the second, or was it go in, but the offensive rebound by Watkins. And then here you see Watkins wants to get an offensive rebound, but good box out by Nana Egu, not giving any second chances to Daryl Watkins.
Let's have a listen right here.
That 3 ball if you're wide open there. Okay, so you got to wait for a spot. Right here. Hey, Winston's going to bring it. First play.
So we have 7 minutes left in this second quarter. 7 minutes of basketball to be played.
Feels like longer, to be honest. This game, I mean, this quarter has, it just feels like it's been only 1 minute. But it's been entertaining. Both teams trying everything, and the Dragons really, really need to win tonight. If not, their season will be in a lot of trouble. Shepherd down low earlier. Still no Chris Eversley. Shepherd drives. And that was a smart move by Shepherd. He knew that if he just drove to the cup, there'll be hands going everywhere. And he knows that the referees will potentially blow the whistle, which they did.
Yeah, that is his strength. He needs to drive more onward to the basket, but he needs to be able to control his basket. I mean, not turning the ball over. Sometimes he's a little bit too careless with the ball, made it turn over, and then hopefully Shepherd can close the 8-0 run by the CLS Knights.
Winston Shepherd, 57% from the free throw line. He's played basketball in Israel. Don't forget, he's still a very young man, 25 years of age, 6'8". And this is his third year playing as a professional basketball pro. Bricks that shot. The Dragons up by 2 by 1 basket. Wong Wei Long, a little bit quiet today. Jawato, yes, knocks it down from the corner. Brandon Jawato.
You cannot leave the CLS Knights players out open on the short corner, and then that is the first lead for the CLS Knights Indonesia, 24-23.
Shepherd, almost. Just pull up and shoot. And that is a very, very good call by the referee. Winston Shepherd shouldn't complain. And the Knights up by 1. First time they lead today. A lot of basketball to be played with over 6 minutes to go. Wei Long can't give them much separation. Open look. Esho. Oh, what a move by Maxi Esho. Bit of hang time right there and puts it up and scores. This is good stuff. There's a good run here by CLS. Crossover by Shepherd. Gotta watch his footwork. Chin Cheng Hua banks it in. Chin Cheng Hua, the bank is open. The Indonesia bench doing a dance, a travel dance.
That was a legit move by the Chin Hua. That was the first field goal made by the Dragons. Only 3 points scored by the Dragons so far. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left in this second quarter. The Dragons are struggling in this second quarter to score, Ben.
Well, against CLS earlier in the season when the Dragons lost and Wong Wei Long was the player of the game. That game was actually on the first day of February, on Federal Territory Day here in Malaysia. Friday the 1st of Feb. Wei Long was best player of the game with 20 points. It was the defense of CLS. It's great defense that they played that game. Can't take that away from them. Skip pass. Wei Long for the long 3. Air ball. Wong. The trickster. Wong likes to do those kind of moves. To the corner. Pull up. Chin Cheng Hua. He had held everybody's breath here. Chin Cheng Hua with that pull up. Esho thought about the 3. Oh, great cut by Esho, but great read by the Dragons. Here comes Eversley. Chin Cheng Hua. He got stuck in traffic. Good movement here by the Dragons, but they need a basket. Chin Cheng Hua, deflection. Chris Eversley open for the 3. Chris Eversley gets the shot.
Chris Eversley with a wide open shot. And we have a score of the game right now as the Indonesia CLS Knights calling a timeout. Good ball movement by the Dragons. Smart move by Cheng Hua not to force the shot. Trying to find a better option as Chris was able to hit his first 3-point shot. There you see Shepherd trying to find his way, but was fouled. And then cannot leave Brandon Jawato open on that 3-point shot corner as Asia Water move a pump shot. And then this was the big 3-point shot, or it was a missed shot actually by Cheng Hua. And then this was a 3-point shot as the Dragons take the lead 28-26.
Someone listen to what Jamie Bowman is trying to tell his players right now.
Let's get back to step ups. Process. Next song.
Ball defense. Everybody got a rebound. Those long rebounds.
start the game right now. Herring, the last time these two teams played on the 1st of February, CLS had a strong finish in the second quarter. Can they do the same again, or will the Dragons be the strong finisher in this quarter this time? Esho step back, hits the tin. Good rebound, Jonathan Wong. He's such a great aggressive competitor. Chin Cheng Hua, not as confident as yet, but he's developing quite nicely. Wong. Good defense by
Jawato,
Brandon Jawato, the man who went to the University of Hawaii. But it is Dragons ball.
Yeah, Jawato, aggressive defense, not giving Agu an open shot. Realize that Agu has been hot, especially from top of the key.
Winston Shepherd. Good shot. Agu there, but Jawato, nope. Agu got it back. Chin Cheng Hua pulls up. Chin Cheng Hua! You know what they say about Malaysia? Wah! In Malaysia, wah means great. And he is very much echoing that.
What a shot by Cheng Hua. An 8-0 run by the Dragons as they struggled early on in this second quarter, but able to find their move, their groove offensively, taking the lead with 5 points lead right now. 3 minutes and a half left in the second quarter.
And Esho narrows that gap, just as you were saying the Dragons were a bit more comfortable. Mustn't heard you, Ms. Lan. Who drew the foul right there?
I mean, you know, Esho can score from anywhere. He can score from the three-point shot, from mid-range, and also from there. Esho is very dangerous offensively.
Ms. Lan, check this out. Is Chin Cheng Hua on his 4th foul? Or 3rd foul?
I think it's his 3rd personal foul, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
It's his 3rd foul. Okay, it looked like 4 from a distance on the scoreboard right there. That was a bit of a worry. I mean, if you're a Dragons fan and we want this to be close, of course. So, Maxi Esho, well done. Good defense by CLS. Eversley from the baseline. Good shot by Chris Eversley. He's been playing well in the month of February. He was the Dragons' best player of the game when they lost to Macau the other day. Esho, gotta stay with him, can't give him an open look. He can punish you. Tap. Herring Jr., quick and dynamic. Dragons trying to make him move his feet. Jawato! Bodies flying everywhere, and Winston Shepherd's got the ball. Here come the Dragons. What can they set up? Jonathan Wong asking for the ball. Pulls up right here. Yes! Jonathan Wong from downtown. He's bringing up the guns tonight. The shooting guns.
Back-to-back three-point shot made by the Dragons. That was the Dragons' 6th three-point shot made so far in this first half.
Dragons playing well, but they need to keep it going. Good footwork by Herring. Douglas Herring splits. What Dragons D.
Oh, Herring giving a warning. Delay of game, touching the ball after being scored. So he got a warning. Next time he's trying to delay the game, he's going to get a technical foul.
But don't forget, these, as we say in Malaysia, don't pray. These referees, they've ejected a few players this season, yeah? They do not take any nonsense. Agu thought about the 3. Eversley from the wing. Chris Eversley lining up from three-point land. He loves hitting those strays.
Eversley feeling it from all over the floor. His 3rd straight field goal made. And CLS Knights struggling with the shots now. How many field goals missed for the CLS Knights?
That was a long pass there by the Dragons. More like a quarterback pass, but gotta be careful to not get carried away. This is a good lead by the Dragons with over 90 seconds to go in the second quarter. And it all starts with defense, Ms. Lan.
Yeah, definitely for the Dragons, they've been playing very good defense. but they need to be consistent. As what I said, you cannot leave Brandon Jawato open on that 45 3-point shot made by Jawato. Only 5 points. The difference now between the Dragons and CLS Knights.
Shepherd, he'll drive, good defense. And that came off Nana Egu. And Winston Shepherd's got to be a bit smarter when he drives because he had the 2 tall towers there, Watkins and Esho, right in front of him. And look at this.
Yeah, you know, Esho and Watkins, they know that Shepherd, he loves to drive. So Watkins straight away, leaving his man ever there and ever to close Shepherd.
The Dragons defense non-existent right there as Herring drove to the cup with ease. 3-point ball game. Dragons giving away some simple baskets. Shepherd again drives. He tried to bank it in and go for the hoop and the harm. Ooh, Winston Shepherd, is he injured? That's the last thing the Dragons need. The Dragons are already carrying some injuries. Ben Sim injured, as well as Yada, their star point guard. Sundiata gains. Jamie Pullman really needs a win tonight. A man under tremendous amounts of pressure.
You see, Shepherd, whenever he drives, there's all the eyes of the defender of the CLS Knight on him. There are 4 defenders trying to stop Western Shepherd from scoring. Western Shepherd, 58% free throw shooters, is going to take 2 free throws.
Winston Shepherd and Maxi Esho having a bit of trash talk. And the referee's not happy at the moment. Maxi Esho and Winston Shepherd really going at it. Ooh, be careful, young man. Button up and shoot, because the referees don't see something they don't like or they don't like hearing. They will call you out on it. 2 out of 2 for Winston Shepherd. Now everybody's getting in the trash talk. Brendan Jawato and Chris Eversley are chipping away at it. This is what we love to see from an entertainment value. Herring pulls up right there. It's the iron. Good job, Winston Shepherd. Tan Wei Long was open. Jonathan Wong wants the ball. Jonathan Wong thought about the long 3. He's got time. Don't rush it, says Chris Eversley. Eversley. Wong, catch and shoot. Hits the iron. Wouldn't beat him. Drives. And that's a good finish there by Wong Wei Long.
A bad transition defense there by the Dragons, leaving Wei Long
Shepherd heaves it. Oh, tried to bank it. Hits the backboard, but no basket. It's been a very, very inconsistent performance by both teams, showing some very, very good, well, shades of brilliance. Mislan won. At the moment, the CLS Knights had problems protecting the ball in this game. The Dragons, their defense just shut down, and they led Indonesia back into this game by playing, well, sloppy defense at times and going to sleep.
Yeah, Indonesia, for me, they are more offensive team compared to defensive team. You see in these few highlights, the turnover both from the Dragons and also the CLS Knights. CLS Knights especially hurting in the first quarter, not playing very good offensively. A few turnovers by Herring, but he was playing much better in the second quarter. And then Esho with the drive. So we see another basket made by Cheng Hua, very smart move, and then another assist from Cheng Hua to Chris Eversley. Chris Eversley has been playing very good, very efficient in this game so far for the Dragons. Jonathan Wong with another 3-point shot made, and then Herring was able to pick up this game, was able to pick up the slack. This was the last shot, bad transition defense by the Dragons.
So that is the first half, and the Dragons lead 41 points to 38. We're just going to go for our first break of this game, but when we come back, the second half, the game between the Westports Malaysia Dragons and the CLS Knights of Indonesia, right here on RTM. You're watching the ASEAN Basketball League. We'll see you soon. And welcome back everyone to Maba Stadium, the second half about to start. The ASEAN Basketball League game between the Westports Malaysia Dragons and the CLS Knights, live right here on RTM. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Mislan El Azam, guest analyst, commentator for today. And it's a tight game, Mislan. The Dragons only up by 3 points.
If I'm a Dragons fans, I'll be happy with this result because the Dragons, they need to keep it close. They don't want to get too far behind. And they've been playing very well, especially on the defensive end. But you cannot sleep on CLS Knights Indonesia. They are very, very potent, especially on the offensive end.
Dragons, a few of their players in foul trouble. Pull up now, fake. Hesitant to take the shot. And when you're hesitant, one way long. Can he punish the Dragons? Joato, good block there by the Dragons. Here they come in transition. Eversley from downtown. It's the iron. Shot didn't go in. What great defense by both teams. Aisho lost the ball. Oh, referee called it. And Winston Shepherd just seeing the humorous side of it. Nana Egu telling the Dragons, come in and let's have a chat.
Yeah, that's Chinwok, 4th personal foul. And he's going to take a seat on the bench as Jonathan Wong coming in, replacing him. Chinwok has been playing good so far for Dragons on both ends, but that's too unfortunate for him. 4th personal foul.
And coach of the CLS Knights thought that was 2 shots. I thought that was 2 shots as well, Coach Brian. Watkins open, puts the iron. Shepherd with the rebound. Eversley, here come the Dragons, trying to up the tempo. Just take the shot, that's it. And that's how, when you take the shot, this doesn't matter. Just take the shot.
Yak has been playing so well for the Dragons as the new local player. And then a quick 2 points answer by Wei Long.
Don't forget there's 2 Wei Longs. One for the Dragons, Tan Wei Long and Wong Wei Long for Singapore. Eversley. Oh, good hustle, but good attempt. Oh, it's good. The 2 Wei Longs out. No. Check that. It was Yek who was trying to chase down Wei Long. Wong Wei Long. And 44-40 at the moment. Not even 2 minutes played. Holding foul. And let's have a look at that right here.
Oh, there's a holding by Wei Long, complained by Jamie Pillman. Wei Long was holding Yak with his left hand, but able to draw that foul by the referee. That was a veteran move by Wong Wei Long.
Well, he is very experienced, 30 years of age. Aisho, step back. Eversley with the rebound. Shepherd. Egu posting up. Egu with a soft touch. Yes! Nana Egu having a great game for the Dragons. He's really stepped up today.
Contributing another 2 points, total 13 points. His first point since the first quarter.
The tip in by CLS. And it's a bit of a seesaw battle here at the moment. Both teams going hammer and tong. But who can play the smarter basketball? Yek hit a big shot earlier. Shepherd in traffic. Shepherd. Egu and one!
It doesn't count, bad 3 seconds violation. Shepherd way too long in the paint as he made a pass. A good call by the ref. Shepherd was too long, too much dribbling, too much cooking inside the paint.
Well, get on with the job. That's what they say. Move on, move on. Wei Long. Here's Jonathan Wong, his ex-teammate. Jonathan Wong was teammates with Wong Wei Long. Pull up right here. Yes, deadly by Winston Shepherd.
A smart move by Shepherd, knowing that he's not a threat from the 3-point line. Able to take that mid-range jumper. I think that is 3rd field goal for Winston Shepherd.
This is good defense by the Dragons. Gotta protect, gotta really connect. Egu, Aisho, Shepherd, gotta watch that shot clock. Drives Winston Shepherd, and he's feeling it right here at Maba Stadium.
Then a timeout called by CLS Knights Indonesia. Shepherd taking all the way to the cup by himself. as the Dragons are leading with 8 points, 50 to 42. Shepherd right now collecting the double-double, 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And you know what? The Dragons right now really going for it. And in my opinion, sorry, I forgot your name there for 1 second, brother. In my opinion, the bigs of the Dragons should just drive to the cup. They've got the acceleration, they've got the athleticism, they've got the know-how. Just drive to the cup. You know, if all else fails, you might get 2 shots.
Easier said than done, man, because Shepherd, despite his mid-range jumper that he made, is actually not very efficient scoring. Even though he got 11 points, he's what, 3 out of 12 from the field goal for Shepherd. Actually 4 out of 14 field goals from Shepherd.
That's an interesting stat. Calvin Lim, our stats man, bringing it down for us. And the Dragons right now, Jonathan Wong, Chris Eversley, Nana Egu, Winston Shepherd, and the man they call Yek Liang Chuan, number 26, improving all the time against Doug Herring Jr., Wong Wei Long, Brendan Jawato, Maxi Esho, and Daryl Watkins of the CLS Knights. Jawato has been quiet today. Wei Long moving it around, trying to get that open look. Puts it up. Oh, good shot there. The triple by Wong Wei Long to make this a 5-point ball game. Like you said, Mislan, don't give CLS open looks. They've got the weapons to punish you. Yegu to the corner. Yek. He's having arguably his best game of the season, even though it's early days yet. Back to an 8-point lead for the Dragons.
Yek's second 3-point shot as he was able to answer Wong Wei Long first 3-point shot. Wei Long. Ooh, a bad call there by Yek. An easy 2-point shot. An opportunity for Derry White for a 3-point play.
Daryl Watkins for the potential 3-point play coming up. Did you say Barry White?
I said Daryl.
I heard a Barry White there.
Oh, yes. Ooh. That's not a goaltending in FIBA. Ooh, that's not a goaltending. But if you play that like that in the NBA, they're going to count 2 points. Or maybe 1 point because you're free throw.
Jonathan Wong still can't get over that Barry White call, but it's okay. Rolling back to his in Mooktown. Ooh, good defense by Wei Long. Jonathan Wong with a floater from the baseline. A bit too much on that. A bit too much. Esho now just slowing it down a little bit. Dragons got to get back. Man up and body up. Watkins with the screen. Separation there. Wei Long. Jawato open. Egu with the rebound. Jonathan Wong. No look pass to Eversley. Wong, he loves those no look passes. Eversley. Ooh. Eversley drove. He thought he had a bit of contact there, but he looked back at it and said, in hindsight, no, it's a good call by the ref.
Oh, he just slipped the ball out of his hands. He wanted to pass to Yek, who was open on the other side of the court. Oh, good block there by Egu. Good defense by the Dragons. 4-on-2 situation.
Well, in my opinion there, Winston Shepherd just drove, should have just drive. He's got the height. He's got, you know what, just go. I mean, he's 6'8". Brendan Jawato is 6'4". I mean, mismatch right there.
But that was the right basketball play by Shepherd. It was a 4-on-2 situation. He knows that his teammate was open. Jonathan Wong, a 50% free throw shooter. Surprisingly, only 50%.
Well, he's surprising, Jonathan Wong. I must say, he's a great shooter. He can hit it from downtown, but sometimes from the charity stripe, he can't. I mean, some players must be saying, what is this guy? But
you know, Jonathan Wong, whenever he took that, as he made his second free throw, whenever he took that long 3-point shot from the Stephen Curry distance, I was about to shake my head, but then, you know, it's a Stephen Curry effect.
Well, no complaining, it brings out the Stephen Curry moments. Here comes Shepherd. Eversley drive, yes! And he doesn't draw the foul. Coach Jamie Pullman said, get back. This is a big lead here by the Dragons. The biggest lead of the game for the home team. They can't get complacent way long. Kick out, Herring, good no-look pass. Good basket there by, technical.
What I told you, man, the warning and then the technical straight away. Is either, I'm not sure whether...
Watkins technical, I thought it was to the coach, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a correct call by the referee. Watkins has been warned a few times, I guess. Delaying of the game, you cannot touch the ball after you score. It's a delay of game. This is not the NBA, fella.
Chris Eversley, he's in a bit of foul trouble at the moment, but he's weathered the storm. 12 points at the moment for the young veteran, the specialist skills coach for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. If you go to Instagram, you can see it from time to time, the Dragons advertising his services. You want to say something, Mislan?
Yeah, new FIBA rule, if you collect either 2 technical foul or 1 technical and 1 sportsmanlike foul, you're going to get disqualified. So Watkins need to be careful not to take another technical or unsportsmanship like foul, or he'll be ejected from the game.
Yes, we saw that with in the Wolf Warriors game.
Who was it? I can't remember.
Number 8, can't remember exactly, but Mike Taylor.
Yeah.
Mike Taylor.
He picked up 1 technical foul and then another.
That would have been interesting. Eversley gets the ball. And suddenly, Mislan, the Dragons are playing more consistent defense, which is good.
Surprising good defense by Chris Eversley, able to steal the ball, the passes, as I think the referee is trying to stop the game to correct the shot clock, whether it's 14 seconds or 24 seconds. Because clearly CLS Knights has the possession and it's 24 seconds. They're not going to reset the shot clock. The audience can't see, but the shot clock is on 20 seconds as we have about 4 minutes left in this third quarter.
A lot of basketball to be played. And it's been a tight game. Turnovers has been a challenge for CLS in the first half. Dragons, inconsistency of defense. Yek. Ooh, that would have given him a confidence lift. Way long, can he punish here? Herring kicks out, Jawako hits the tin. That ball looked like it came off Eversley, to be fair. No, Maxi Esho saying, come on, it came off. To be fair, Maxi Esho looked like it had a case, in my opinion, in real time.
I can't see it, man.
That's a safe answer. I can't see. You're the analyst, man.
Maybe you have a better view than me, man.
We both have the same view. I'm teasing you. You know, it's hard to catch those in real time. So
the safe answer is always go with the referee's call.
Oh, yes, I knew you would say that. Oh, God. Mislan, you would make a great basketball consultant one day.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Oh, almost a turnover there. Oh, out of bounds because...
That's a turnover. You call it, man.
Nana Egu did not expect the pass there from Winston Shepherd. You know, I wouldn't expect, when Winston Shepherd's got the ball in the paint, you'd think he would actually drive or take the shot. Dragons' 9th turnover. Got to tighten that up, got to fix that. Notice that the CLS Knights like to stop the clock when they're trailing. 1-2 to Herring. Pretty good game. Herring, good move. Trying to go for the runner. Watkins with the putback. Well done. Darryl Watkins. So hard to stop. Got to box him up better.
Yeah, good defense by Chris Eversley. Nana Egu need to do better job boxing up Darryl Watkins. Darryl Watkins has been crashing the ball for the CLS Knights. giving a second chance opportunity for them. Oh, that's a traveling call, an easy call by the referee. As you said, Ben, Nana Egu wasn't ready for the pass. It was a good pass actually by Shepherd, but Nana Egu just couldn't handle the basketball and travel. That's 10 turnover for the Dragons.
Say again?
10.
Yeah, definitely. Joato. Screen by Watkins. Joato. Oh! The putback jam by Daryl Watkins.
What a putback by Daryl Watkins, dominating the basketball, the ball offensively, as Nana Egu trying to have the defense of the Dragons.
The Dragons now, like I said, can't get complacent. Shepherd playing the one. Oh, he slipped. Travel call. And momentum now with the CLS Knights.
That's good. I mean, I can agree with that traveling call. The slippery slope by the Winston Shepherd, but the momentum here as the Dragons turn over. I'm not sure whether it's supposed to be a travel or not. It's a turnover nevertheless.
Well, this is, like I said, both teams have been very inconsistent today. Herring, air show, can't give him an open look. Daryl Watkins playing with aggression. He's got an impressive CV. Daryl Watkins, he played for Iowa Energy in the NBA D-League in 2008, almost 11 years ago. Don't forget, he played in the NBA with the New Orleans Hornets in season 2012. Played at Syracuse University, 67 starts with Syracuse, a good basketball school. There showed. Sandy Kunyawan, yes! Kunyawan! You can't leave him open too. The CLS have some great local shooters. And now it's a 2-point game, just like that, Mislan.
Kunyawan with a second 3-point shot.
Inside, Nana Egu. Eversley, yes! Chris Eversley answers for the Dragons. They needed that big time just to get them back into rhythm. Over 1 minute to go. Kunyawan, can he get another? Yes! Back-to-back threes by Sandi Kunyawan, the man from Surabaya, Kampung Jimber.
Another 3-point shot from the shot corner by the CLS Knights. Dragons need to do better job covering that 3-point shot corner.
Oh, that's so close. They come in transition. Can they level it up? Esho ties it up. Maxi Esho. It's tied up right here at Mama Stadium with over 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Good pressure defense by CLS.
Another turnover by the Dragons as Chris Eversley trying to leave the Dragons a little bit, trying to stop the damage, the bleeding, but was unable. The Dragons really need to focus now as CLS Knights able to find their rhythm, especially from the 3-point line.
Well, like I said, they're blessed with some very good shooters. Herring, and Herring gives CLS the lead. Doug Herring Jr., an early nomination for Player of the Game. Dragons, what can they set up right here with their offense? They're just taking their time. Shot clock off. Shepherd, just drive. Eversley with a screen. Shepherd pulls up. Eversley tried to tip it in, but it will be the CLS Knights who take a slender lead at the end of the third quarter, 63 points to 61, Mislan.
A much better quarter by the CLS Knights, able to chase as they were on 40-on-3 run to end this third quarter. We've seen that in the first half, in the second quarter, where they were on a 7-2 run. CLS Knight will able to get or to close the gap whenever the Dragons have the lead. The Dragons, they cannot take it easy. They cannot release their foot on the gas. They need to focus. They need to press heavily every single time. As you see the highlights, the passes, the pass break from the Dragons. Daryl Watkins giving that boost to the CLS Knights. As we see this time by Maxi Echo.
It's on every single time. It's on every single time. Just got tempo up. Tempo drop back really slowly, okay? Keep that tempo up. Keep the ball moving, okay? And it's just now that first one. Right here. Over one, Perry. Play up.
So the fourth quarter about to start right here. This is going to be a very, very exciting finish. Let's hope for a barnstorm of a finish. Last time these two teams played in Indonesia, it was close. CLS got the victory. Esho drives. Then the Dragons running weather the storm. And some of their players are in foul trouble. Shepard to the cup to tie it up.
Good move by Shepard, realizing that Esho was late on the defense. Straight away to the basket, as you said, Ben. Straight away attack the basket to the cup for Shepard.
Herring, off balance. Doug Herring off balance. Well done. He's just doing everything today, Doug Herring Jr. 13 points. A live wire. Esho with 18 points. Chris Eversley with 16 points. Nana Edgewood with 13. Winston Shepard with 13. Offensive foul by Winston Shepard, and he's got to be very careful there. He's really in foul trouble now.
Smart defense there by Kurniawan as Shepard pick up his fourth personal foul. Shepard needs to be careful as he is the key offensively for the Dragons so far.
Definitely. Shepard hands up. Esho. Oh, good defense again by the Dragons. Dragons slowing it down. Eversley caught off balance. Wong asking for the ball. Oh. Turnover right there. Herring, he's been punishing the Dragons. Kurniawan for another three. And Coach Brian said, just get back. Keep shooting, keep going. Dragons trail by 2. Posting up right there. To the corner. Wong pulls up. Hits the iron. This is where the Dragons are a bit brittle at times in the fourth quarter when they need to make clutch big shots. Oh, what a block by Winston Shepard. Wong drives and scores! Jonathan Wong!
By Jonathan Wong, what a defense by Shepard. A good half defense by Winston Shepard that lead to the fast break transition offense by Jonathan Wong. Jonathan was able to fake his way, able to create space just by a little bit of hesitation move as CLS Knights calling the timeout. Here is the early highlights of this fourth quarter as Herring also added another point, and then this was the move But Jonathan Wong has Maxi Asho leading it. Watching Jonathan Wong converting that easy 2-point shot.
Tense moments need a bit of silence.
It's like I'm not
Let's have a
tired.
listen to the bench.
Here we go, make a goal. Final stretch here. Let's go, Dragon! Dragon! Come on, louder now. Dragon! Dragon! Dragon!
Let's go Dragons, let's go CLS, the cheerleaders. Sandy Kunawan having a great game as well. I love it when a local shoots well. That's my objective, BTN.
Like I said, Kunawan, very known national player for the Indonesia team, has been deadly so far from the 3-point line. 3 out of 5, 9 points for Kunawan.
Dragons just need to put their hands up, play defense. There's a lot of time left in this game. Winston Shepard in foul trouble. Esho puts it up, and CLS back with the lead. Jonathan Wong, he needs to hit some big shots just like he did against Alab last month. Dragons need him. Wong. Well, that's a smart move by Wong. Like I said, drive, just drive.
That was a smart move, nice move, even though Walking was there to deny the shot. But he was playing with the body contact. There was a Derek Watkins' third personal foul. Jonathan Wong, 50% free throw shooters. He made his first 2 free throws attempts.
Jonathan Wong, the man who went to school in Singapore. He has aspirations to be, an aspiration or ambition to be his very own boss one day as an entrepreneur. He engineers those 2 shots well. We're tied up here at 67 apiece at Maba Stadium. Over 7 minutes to go. A lot of the respective impulse from both teams are in foul trouble. Oh, Watkins. They tried. Jonathan Wong, great hustle there, taking on a much bigger athlete. Jonathan Wong right now. Wong, step back, hits the eye. Oh, the lucky hometown bounce for the deuce.
Jonathan Wong is trying to take this game on his own, able to convert the last 4 points for the Dragons.
Look at this. That looked like a travel call, but it isn't. Oh, that's that offensive foul. Is that Watkins' 4th foul?
Yes, that it is. Watkins' 4th foul. Good defense there by Yak. Able to draw the offensive foul.
If he's fouled out of this game for CLS,
oh, that's definitely offensive foul.
That is as clear cut as you get.
I thought Yak flopped just now.
Yeah, I thought there was not much in it, but by replay time, wow. But you know what? Darryl Watkins, he's a nice guy. Take nothing away from him. I mean, I talked to him always before the game, very friendly chap. He's on the bench right now. So,
opportunity for the Dragons to take the lead. They are tied right now with 69 apiece.
Well, I'm a bit scared when teams go small because they're, don't forget the CLS team, they're loaded with some pretty good shooters on court at the moment. Let's see if the Dragons can weather the storm a bit. Soft touch, Eversley with the rebound. Kick out, Wong. Does that count? And it counts!
It does, man! I thought it's going to be a cyclone fall, but it's not. It's going to be count 2-point and 1 opportunity as Jonathan Wong hasn't missed a single free throw, and that is 8 straight points for Jonathan Wong.
Well,
Dragons, yeah.
He's had a very good game. He's been a bit frustrated the last couple of weeks for not starting. And he's being deadly at the moment.
He didn't start in this game either.
No, well, He's always saying to me he wants to start, but you know what? That's part of the game. Esho being the facilitator this time. Esho puts it up.
Oh,
What's the call right there?
out of bounds. Good defense actually by Nana Agwu. But then Nana Agwu was jumping from out of the bound. And the ball will go to CLS Knights.
Yeah, Jawato to inbound this ball. Jawato with 8 points in this game. He had a pretty good shooting game against Mono Vampire 5 days back. And referee's just checking the ball here at the moment.
So there's 6 minutes left in this game, Ben. 14-second shot clock for the CLS Knights. As the Dragons are leading with 3 points, 72 to 96. Both teams, or actually the Dragons only has 1 team foul, whereas the CLS Knights has 3 team fouls.
So, oh, there's a bit of altercation right here. The CLS coaching staff better be careful. Coco Nugroho, one of those assistant coaches for the man with the long hair. He's the father of Fernandui Nugroho. The number 16 for CLS. He's getting calm. Esho, 4-3. Maxi Esho ties it up right here at Mava. What a shot by the big fella, Maxi Esho. Egu with the screen, trying to create some separation. Eversley drives to the tin with a deadly look for the two-handed jab. Woo! That was hot.
Out of nowhere, Eversley with the hoop. But you cannot sleep on this guy, Maxi Esho, unable to convert that 2-point shot. Here comes the Dragons, Ben.
Jonathan Wong, high arcing shot. Yes! Jonathan Wong from downtown.
Another 3-point shot made by Jonathan Wong. I think that's 70 points for Jonathan.
Well, let's have a look at the numbers here at the moment. He's got 22 points. Can you believe that? Jonathan Wong. And when he was the player of the game against San Miguel Alab, Chris Eversley talking to Chris Eversley. He's talking to the commentators bench saying, yeah, that's going to be on replay. That's amazing. He's a funny man, that one. He's got a good career in stand-up comedy. But nobody's laughing just yet. This game is far from over. Dragons got a body up. Jawato, Herring. Yek trying to stay on him. Step back. Tan Wei Long. Take their time, the Dragons a little bit. Chris Eversley saying slow down. Let's get an open look. That's what Chris Eversley, I know him quite well. He's always telling me about those calm situations. Wong drives. Egu will go to the line. And is Daryl Watkins fouled out?
Oh, that's...
Daryl Watkins is fouled out. The big man.
What a game by Jonathan Wong. I gotta say, Jonathan Wong made the right move to pass to Nana Agwu. Nana Agwu, in the first place, just couldn't handle the ball, but able to keep it together. And that sent Daryl Watkins to the bank with his personal ball.
It happens to the best of players. Daryl Watkins is a very, very good talent. Take nothing away from him. He's a great player. But you know what? It happens, you know? But it's just one of those things you got to bounce back and learn.
Shepard is not playing because he's already on his first personal foul. So Jonathan Wong has been playing so far in absence of Winston Shepard. As you can see, Winston Shepard is already back in the game now.
This is tense moments for the Dragons fans because they really, really need a win It's been a tough run for them. Nana Egu makes 2 out of 2.
The Dragons has been superb so far from the free throw lines. Made 12 out of 13. Only one missed free throws attempt by the Dragons as a team.
Got a body up. Indonesia, Jawato. Who does a foul there? Jawato will go to the charity stripe. And Brendan Jawato has a very interesting basketball story, or life story really. University of Hawaii, studied family and human resources. And the highlight of his basketball career is hitting 7 3-pointers in one half for his college team, the University of Hawaii. Can you believe that? 7 3-pointers before halftime.
Yeah, you can see how good he is, especially when it's wide open. And then Jawato is one of the key players for CLS Knights. As they're trying to close the gap between these two teams, CLS Knights and the Dragons. A timeout from the Dragons. Here you see Jonathan Wong has been playing terrific with 22 points. Maxi Esho trying to lead the CLS Knights, as Dario Walking has been such a monster on the offensive end, but fall out as there are about 4 minutes left in this game. The Dragons are leading with 5 points, 79 to 74. Jonathan Wong with the last rebound, 2-point shot of total. 22 points for Jonathan Wong. Top scorer, leading scorer for Westports. Dragons.
Need a big player. They just need to keep pounding away. They don't get complacent. The thing about the Dragons team is they get a bit complacent here and there. I remember in the ABL finals in season 2014, Lo Shifai hit some big shots against High Tech Bangkok City in game 2 of the finals, and they looked like they were going to win that game, and they got complacent in the 4th, and High Tech took that one. In season 2012, when the Dragons had Brian Williams, Tyrus Wade, Patrick Kabahak, Chris Pakana, Guganiswanan Batumalai, a very offensive team, but a team that was reluctant to play defense because they were so confident in their offense. I remember them telling me, defense is not our strength. And Coach Ariel Vanguardia used to tell me all the time, if you're going to win championships or a ring, you need to play defense. So who can play, it's not so much about scoring right now, who can tighten it up. Winston Shepard, Eversley. Winston Shepard. Wong. Good hustle and move there by the Dragons. Winston Shepard misses that. Couldn't quite finish. Here comes Herring. Herring! Oh, well done, Herring. No foul. 3-point ball game. It's going to be a tight finish. Lots of time left in this one.
I sound like a broken record band, but Dragons need to focus, especially on the defense. But then here you see the Winston Shepard aggressively attacking the cup.
That's what he needs to do. He's bigger and stronger than most of his opponents. So if he can keep doing that, then he'll be okay. And just like be very careful when he plays defense, because he's on 4 fouls at the moment.
Yeah, Wei Long, another veteran move there, able to absorb the contact, draw the fall. Wong Wei Long a little bit quiet in this game as he only scored 7 points for the CLS Knights.
Good near one. Dragons need to tighten up. CLS need a big shot. Big moments right here. Nana Egu trying to stay with Esho. Esho quite strong, athletic.
Oh, there's going to be 2 points for Esho and an opportunity to add another point as Chris Eversley reached in for the steal, but he got caught in the cookie jar.
You are quite the musician. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? I thought that you were going to sing that. Oh, man. So, Coach Brian protesting.
What is protesting about? I mean, his team, Esho got a call, 2 points and 1 free throws. I don't know why he's complaining about. He needs to be careful not giving the Dragons an advantage with any technical call or whatever.
Well, a big shout out for Maxi Esho's brother, Larry Esho.
Oh, I thought there was an out ball as Shepherd inbounded the ball. He was lucky there, Shepherd.
CLS trying to tighten up. And watch that clock with defense. Egu drives. Couldn't finish right there. Those are the moments that might come back and haunt you. Can CLS tie this up as they have many times in this game? Way long with the screen, kick out. Herring, Wong drives, puts it up. Dragons ball. Dragons just want to slow it down a little bit, set something up right here to get a basket, to give them a bit of breathing space down the stretch. We are officially down the stretch, 2 minutes. No daggers coming out just yet. Crossover, needs some separation. Drives, Winston Shepherd gets the hoop and the harm.
A good move, smart move by Shepherd, controlling the ball, not trying to make any fancy move, getting that easy, high percentage shot as he was able to take that, absorb the contact. 2 points for Winston Shepherd and another free throw attempts. As I said early on, the Dragons has been superb so far from the free throw lines.
Well, Winston Shepherd, he was the player of the game against Alab this season. Against yeah, that's the place he played the game against Mono, should I say? Herring, Doug Herring will go to the charity stripe. And if there's one man you don't want to send to the charity stripe, it's Doug Herring.
But good challenge there by Eversley, not giving any space for Douglas Herring. An easy 2-point shot.
And Doug Herring, who played for London Lightning in Canada and won the championship twice, he's got some experience.
It's 2 free throws for Herring. A 75% free throw shooter.
Doug Herring, he's got the psychological tactics in place.
As you see Shepherd.
Well, he doesn't want to annoy the referee because the referee might tee him up for time wasting. But they're checking the ball. It's good tactic here by Doug Herring, just to buy some more time and have a bit more time to think about it in terms of what kind of offense they want to run and how they want to tighten up on the defense. Crowd trying to put him off. Dragons just need to hit back straight away. There's a lot of time left in this one. It's super, super tight. Winston Shepherd. Pull up right here. Eversley. Ooh, no, he had the ball. Wrong way long. Dragons need to stop. Herring. No continuation, says the referee. Winston Shepherd. Winston Shepherd. Offensive foul.
Unfortunate for Winston Shepherd. Got caught here, you see. Wrong way long. Better move, smart move, flop a little bit, I would say, as he was able to draw the offensive foul. Winston Shepherd extended his left arm as he got called with the offensive foul. His 5th personal foul. Winston Shepherd is no more in this game. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in this game. The last quarter for the game. The Dragons are leading with 2 points, 83 to 81. Timeout, Westports and Malaysia Dragons.
Timeout goal, and let's have a look at some of the highlights right here. Maxi Esho just pounding it, and has been a great player. Winston Shepherd driving to the cup. That's where he's been most effective.
But he won't be able to contribute anymore for the Dragons cause as he's no longer able to play. But no more in the Dragons fans, nothing wrong actually with him. He able to get a winning shot on the Dragons in this Mama Stadium against Alab. And the Dragons will rely on him offensively Jonathan Wong. I like how another edge you have been playing. And also Chris Eversley on the defensive end for the Dragons. 1 minute 25. A lot of time left in this game. Anything can happen.
Plenty of time left in this game. Tense moments, but for the neutrals out there watching the ASEAN Basketball League live on RTM here in Malaysia. This is a game that we like to see. These kind of quality games tight. If you're a Dragons fan, if you're a CLS fan, it must be very, very frustrating. But don't forget, it's quite even at the moment. Daryl Watkins for the CLS Knights fouled out. Winston Shepherd fouled out for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. So offensive foul. Wong Wei Long draws the foul earlier, so it will be the CLS Knights inbound.
Both teams are on for trouble already over the limit, and there's only one timeout left for each team. So let's see how the game ends for both teams.
Winston Shepherd, because they're missing Winston Shepherd there. Maxi Esho, he can tie it up here, Maxi Esho. Crowd in stunned at the moment. Don't forget the Dragons almost had an 8-point lead at one point late in the third, but full credit to CLS for making a comeback. These two teams quite even. Maxi Esho, he doesn't really miss much.
5 out of 6 for Maxi Esho from the free throw line in this game so far.
The UMass grad, he studied political science and Afro-American studies. Oh, that's interesting. Very rarely does he miss, but it's still a lot of time left in this one. 1 minute to go. It is so tight, you don't know. Jonathan Wong. Jonathan Wong, what can he come up with? Chris Eversley. Oh, Chris Eversley will go to the charity stripe.
Smart move by Jonathan Wong. Very patient on the ball movement, trying to find the open man. Chris Eversley was open. Very smart for Chris to drive to the basket, attack the basket, and get that 2 free throws.
Chris Eversley, 70%. Just needs to make one shot. Ooh. He just needs to make one shot. Jamie Perlman signaling to Jonathan Wong to be ready. Chin Cheng Hua now on court. Chris Eversley makes one. Dragons need a stop right here. And CLS just trying to stop the clock, but the clock's going right now. We have over 50 seconds to go. Dragons need to tighten up. Herring ties it up. And who can take the big shot right here for the Dragons? Jonathan Wong and Wong Wei Long, the 2 former teammates. Get going, says Coach Jamie Perlman. Chris Eversley asking for it. Chris Eversley, yes! Chris Eversley, the big shot right there.
What a shot by Chris Eversley. And then once again, Jonathan Wong, very patient, very smart, finding the right man, finding the right place, as he was able to find Chris Eversley on that shot corner.
So what? This game not finished yet. This game not finished yet. Let's look at the highlights right here. It's tense here, man. We don't know what's gonna happen.
That's very, very good game for both teams. As they are trading basket, both of them play good defense actually. And let's hear what Jamie Perlman trying to say from this team now.
Take a quick 2, we time out, we advance, and we get it in, they've got to foul us, okay? To protect the 3-point line. Now, if there's double staggers, and the triple guy coming off, yeah, I want you to pull, I want you to jump out and switch. See it next. Look, if you have to, go quick to it.
His CLS boys tie it up. Or can the Dragons get a stop?
90.9 seconds left in this game. CLS Knights possession. They need to take a 3-point shot in order to tie the game. The Dragons still has one timeout left to call. This is it, Ben.
This is it. Hang on to your horses, everybody. Chin Cheng Hua. Oh! Chris Eversley with a steal. Throw and gets the basket and one. Chris Eversley with a pivotal steal right here.
What a defense by Chris Eversley, able to win the pass. And it's not going to be a sportsmanlike foul, it's just going to be a regular foul, an easy layup for Chris. Chris will be able to ice this game with one free throw. He missed that free throws, but still a 5-point lead for the Dragons.
Way Long puts it up. The Dragons have got it. They've just got to hang on to it. The Dragons will win this game. The Westports Malaysia Dragons end their losing streak. They are finally winners after breaking the streak. What a game, Mislan. I'm just going to go over to the interview area, talk our audience through the game.
Dragons finally able to end their 6-game losing streak with the win, as Chris Eversley able to ice the game. Chris with 24 points to lead the Westports of Malaysia Dragons, as Maxi Ejo 27 points for the CLS Knights. What a game for both teams as they battle. Here another slam dunk by Chris Eversley and an assist to Jonathan Wong. What a game by the Dragons, especially playing in this third game against the CLS Knights, as we wait for Ben with an interview player of the game. You can see all the highlights. Harry trying to leave the CLS Knights for a comeback. The Dragons has been leading most part of the game, but CLS Knights every single time able to get the answer. They want the last shot made by Chris Eversley. The final score for the Dragons, 89-84 CLS Knights. Dragons still on the 8th place, able to get their 6th win. The next game for the Dragons, he is the man of the match, Chris Eversley, Yak, and the assistant coach, Izran Erika. A happy Dragons teams able to end their losing streaks. So let's hear it from Ben.
Thanks very much, Mislan. What a game, the Dragons winning. Let's start with Coach Jamie Perlman. Coach, it was a very, very tough game. It could have gone either way, but what did you learn in those moments of magic, moments of madness down the stretch, down the game?
Look, I thought we were resilient. We were tough. I thought we executed well down the stretch to give ourselves some good shots. Obviously, we had big guys make big shots. Chris made an awesome, big time shot down the stretch there. But yeah, I thought we executed defensively really well, and yeah, that's the top of Dragons basketball that that you should expect to see from us from now on.
Now, Jonathan Wong, when he was playing at point guard and Winston Shepherd was playing as more of a 3 of a 4, you look quite comfortable and you look much better. Your views on that?
Look, I think it's versatility for us. Yeah, we have different ways to play. Guys can play multiple spots. Makes us hard to guard. So no, so it's just an advantage for us to have that flexibility.
Well, congratulations. We hope that you can keep it going, and good luck for the rest of the season and next week as well. So right now we're also with Chris Eversley, the player of the game. Chris, you did everything today. Dunks, the steal. I mean, is this what it's all about in terms of basketball dreams? Getting that steal, hitting those shots, getting those dunks. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was big. We knew once Shep went out with the 5th foul, guys are going to have to step up. And the thing about it is, you know, we had dropped 6 straight games before this, but, you know, guys are, I mean, I'll talk to you about it, guys don't drop their heads. So when we get in situations like this, it's big time for guys to be able to step up. And I mean, we had contributions from guys who got minutes, but most importantly, I'm proud of our bench culture this game because they were into it the entire time, and it makes a difference down the stretch. You're in a close game when you know 1 through 10 is behind you.
Now, Chris, tonight is all about celebration about this win, but tomorrow it's back to the drawing board. You know, the victory was great, but you got to keep moving forward. What does this team need to do to keep improving, to keep growing, so that you can have a good run and have a positive finish towards the end of the season and hopefully qualify for the playoffs?
Just stay resilient, man. I mean, it's a season of up and downs, and we know, you know, the odds are stacked against us from the top, I mean, from the start of the season. So, you know, for guys to, you know, just keep their heads up and realize that the work's not over. I mean, we have, you know, 6 weeks of the regular season left. We have 11 more games. We're going to play a tough Taiwan team that was in first place for the first half of the season. So, guys, like you said, we'll celebrate tonight, but tomorrow, some recovery, hop on an early flight Saturday morning and get ready for Taiwan.
Well, Chris, all the very best. Recover well, celebrate smart, and also enjoy the victory. You are the ABL Player of the Game. Well, everyone, today we're going to finish from this spot right here on behalf of Mislan, Calvin Lim, and everybody here at RTM, and the Westports Malaysia Dragons, and myself, Ben Ibrahim, and the ABL Player of the Game, Chris Eversley. Thank you for watching. Congratulations to the Dragons, and we'll catch you next time right here on RTM. Have a great night.
Mom and Dad, you can go to sleep now. I know y'all awake. Y'all up all night. Y'all go to sleep. I'll talk to y'all later.
Good night.